What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Crystal of Atlan video. Alright guys, you guys can check out my character. He looks like a buff badass. Look at this. He looks incredible. Alright, so if you guys don't know right now, the summer event is going on right now. There's a lot of free rewards happening. Amazing wicked events that are extremely fun, not tiresome, don't feel repetitive, and are actually what I want other games to have events look like. So we're going to go through the summer event very soon in a different video, but I do want to go over one more time the brand new Queen's Coronation dungeon with you using my Berserker this time. This is my main character. I did it with the Mistrix with the solo mode. This time we're going to do it on co-op mode with some storyline, and we're going to go over the actual battle so you guys can get a general sense of how it works, plus why this dungeon is so challenging and fun. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I actually can't beat this currently with my setup with elite mode. It's just a little bit out of reach, but I think we're going to get there very soon. Plus, I'm looking to hopefully turn this Zerk into a Warlock, because obviously Warlocks are still the meta in terms of damage, and one day we'll get there. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into Queen's Coronation, and then we're going to do a video on the summer event that you guys should absolutely join in. Make sure you guys check out the description and the pinned message on the video. You guys can download Crystal of Atlan for free right now, join in all the festivities, and get yourself a plenty, and I mean plenty of rewards that'll make your account number one better, or number two, if you're a brand new character, help boost your account to new heights that you probably would have never reached originally without this event. All right, guys, let's go in. All right, ladies and gents, you guys can see I've recorded this. This was a fight I did called Queen Coronation Story. This is the co-op version of it with 3 random people. I did a matchmaking event. Now, this fight here is not a joke. I'm not going to lie. The reason why I can't do this fight any further than this specific story mode is because I just don't have the power to do it on either my Zerk or the Mistrix. The elite mode is just a little bit out of reach. We'll be able to get there eventually, but right now, as it stands, this is not a joke of a fight. So still, don't be ashamed if you can't do it. The elite mode currently is literally for some of the biggest power characters out there. Okay, so even if you have people that can help carry you, you're gonna need to pull your own weight. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and do story mode instead, and we're gonna try it out together. So you guys can see I did jump in on my Zerk. We're gonna give it a go, and I'm gonna walk you guys kind of through the steps here and what you should be looking out for, and the mistakes I made throughout the fight, and why it's important that you guys kind of do the same. Now, one of the things to remember is, as a Berserker, you're going to be going in with a lot of shields. So make sure in this case you eat all of your buffs, guys. Get your buffs. It's worth it. Do not go in there without buffs. You're going to do yourself and everyone else a disservice. So you guys can see I ate all my food. Now, jumping in. First thing, these ads. Very straightforward. Just kill them. This is meant to just kind of give you a little bit of taste of what's happening. There's going to be a little bit of an icicle that drops down. There it is. Jump on top and go over. And then kill these guys, and then move on to the actual queen herself. Now you guys can see with the Berserker, you can just run right through the fire. It's not a big deal, but you will get burned. So just do yourself a favor. Don't be like me. Actually, avoid the fire, okay? All right, so first phase. One thing to note right now, right from the get-go, okay, you guys can see she does this giant orb of fire here, just like we did in the regular mode with non-co-op. And the main thing to note here with my Berserker, because I have a massive shield, I'm able to kind of take a little bit of damage, so I can dish a little bit of damage, right? If you're a non-Berserker with no shield, avoid this, because you can see right here. Watch this. One of the characters here, right there, Eol, stood in there, and look how much damage she took. Instantly got her down to half health, okay? So again, very important to avoid this if you can. If you can't, you're in for a hurting, okay? All right, so next part here. This is a part where a lot of people have a problem with, and I believe this is one that people need to be more careful of. Okay, so right here, you guys can see everybody here has their statues, okay? This is very important. You got to kill off those statues before she goes off with her skill. So here I'm going across, gonna try to kill my statue, right? Right there, done. I got hit, and you guys can see, as such as getting hit, right? I've now taken 2 stacks of burn. Now my face is in the way. Let me move my face real quick. You guys can see up top there, I'm taking 2 stacks of burn right there. And it's hurting a lot. It's hurting, and you're gonna see I'm probably gonna die here, as a matter of fact. Right, getting out of there, trying to help people out. Can't really do much because this here needs to be destroyed by this person. They're not destroying it, right? So we're gonna die. So this is where the team effort comes into play. So like you see there, I just said immune, can't hurt it, right? So if Eol doesn't kill this, we're all gonna die. Right? Like immunity, can't do anything. So this is where the team plays come into play. Like I did mine quickly, but the rest didn't, so it does matter quite a bit. All right, so now we're gonna go in, get her health down. I did my ultimate there. She's gonna switch over to the next phase, which essentially is summoning one of her ads through. Now this is important because these ads are very troublesome. All right, So Lovia's servant have their day. Thunder protect the king. So Thunder is the first boss you fight in the original Hex chest, right? So it's important to note a couple things with Thunder. He will one-shot you if you stand in this AoE. So he's going to pop up, and the first thing he's going to do is do this mass AoE. Start running. Just start moving, guys. All right, and the important thing is, after about the 5th or 6th one, he casts the larger one right there. Okay, this will normally, if you're under geared or underpowered, this will one-shot you. So you're gonna have to avoid this. Try dashing here if you don't have a shield. That right there, if I had dashed that would have avoided it. You guys can see I recovered, and you do have a 45-second time limit to beat him. It's not hard. He's got a little bit of health only. I'll do 79 or 80. There it is. He goes right into break phase. Just destroy him instantly, right? All right, and this will stagger the queen a little bit, and then from there you guys can actually go back in and start doing the battle again. Now she goes into her ice phase next, right? So there you guys go. Now you guys can see the wings change. That's how you're gonna identify. Obviously, the whole platform changes to ice. The fire is, I find this to be the harder of the two phases. The fire is pretty bad, but I find the ice to be a lot worse. So there's a lot more things you're gonna have to look out for here. Okay. All right, let's talk about this real quick. So she's gonna disappear. Go right back into the middle. All right, do your damage. Don't worry about this part. Here she targets a few more people. Now you guys can see who was targeted, right? You'll see the little head icons right away on top of your opponents or your head. Don't worry about everybody else. Your job is to focus on your own statues. So if you don't do this, you're gonna have a lot of problems. So there you guys go. Now we're going into the next phase. You're gonna have to wait till a couple things happen here. She's gonna drop this icicle. Just make it go right to the corner. All right, avoid that. Now look for yours. There's a second one coming. Okay, I can't jump over here. You guys can see this is kind of my bad. I messed up here a little bit. I was playing on mobile on this one, not on my PC. I normally play on PC, but this is mobile. There you guys go. Now you got to do your job. Finish that up. There it is. Okay, now if you all kill it, you guys can see nobody dies. Everybody gets staggered, or she gets staggered. Everybody recovers, and she's holding her head now because that gives you time to do your break mechanics and kill her off a little bit. I can tell you this right now. From mobile perspective, it is significantly harder, guys, than it is on PC. All right, there it is again. Pops up again. All right, next phase. There's the next ad. Okay, so next one to pop in. Same thing, just avoid all the AoE here. That's the first thing he does. He's gonna start rolling ahead. And he doesn't have much HP, right? So just give it a couple seconds. 45 to a minute is more than enough time to kill it. Just see me DPSing the boss a little bit. Just letting the boss, like the ad, do its thing. There you go. Avoid that AoE, like I mentioned. You got restraint on there. You got hit again. I'm not playing the greatest right now, to be honest, but that's okay. Just showing you guys how the mechanics work. Again, with the Zerk, you have a little bit more, a little more time. Okay, the boss is doing his thing. Okay, you can see I lost my health. I'm gonna get my last chance here. Right, he's dead. Honestly, Anarian is carrying hard. Like I'm a little bit okay. This person's just carrying so hard right now. It's crazy. Okay, just at this point, if you're a Zerk, just do as much damage as you can. You know how this works. Get your full health back. There it is. Now here, you're gonna have to jump on these icicles. Do not get off this because you will die. You guys can see that fire right there. Or you can keep up in the air if you can as well too, like I'm doing, but just stay on the icicles or else that fire will literally melt you. I don't know how the icicles survive, but you'll get melted. Alright, there's the clone. Alright, so you guys know the fire one obviously is the real one. There she is. She's got... The other one has wings, blue wings, right? So don't worry about the clone. Focus on the main one. That's a really important part of this. You gotta focus on the main one. Alright, we're almost there. Let's go to the other side. There we go. That is the completion, guys. So that's it right there. Story mode done. And you guys can see we got ourselves some drops. And here's the drops that I received. Let's see what we got here. We got ourselves some hex chest items, some circuits, and we got ourselves some gold. So that's pretty much it right there, guys. So again, make sure that if you are going to be doing this, you bring in some people that can help you. At least this is not unless you're super overpowered, you can definitely carry story mode. But if you're planning to do elite, guys, I would highly recommend going through this mode a few more times, getting yourself some gear, getting yourself some hex chests up there, and then tackling elite. Don't worry about it. Elite mode for Queen Coronation is going nowhere fast because it's right now the most current and up-to-date dungeon. It just came out on the 17th, if I recall. So we have ourselves a lot of time to get prepped. So this is the one you want to focus on. Hopefully this guide helped you guys out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.